Avon nervously made his way through the dimly lit corridors of the rebel base. Orak clutched tightly in his hand. He had agreed to hand over the powerful computer to the leader of the rebellion, but he couldn't shake the feeling that he was walking into a trap. He pushed open the door and entered the room, where he was greeted by the leader of the rebellion. But it was not who he had expected. Standing before him was Raj Blake, the man Avon had thought was long dead. Blake had been the leader of the Liberator crew, but he had been betrayed and murdered by Avon himself. "Avon," Blake said, a hint of a smile on his face. "I never thought I would see you again." Avon was speechless. He had never expected to see Blake alive, let alone leading the rebellion. He slowly handed Orak over to Blake, who thanked him and promised to put the computer's abilities to good use. Blake offered Avon a seat and a drink. As Avon sat there, bemused and confused, and with tears in his eyes, remembering that day on Guada Prime, the day he turned on Blake, accusing him of leading them all to their deaths. Blake tried to defend himself, but Avon was beyond reason. In the end, Avon killed Blake himself, unable to cope with the loss of his crew and the futility of their rebellion. Raj Blake stood before Avon, his face older and more worn than the last time Avon had seen him. But there was no mistaking the man standing before him. "Blake, how is this possible?" Avon stammered, unable to believe his eyes. "I saw you die. I killed you myself." Blake's face was grim, but his voice was steady as he spoke. "You did not kill me, Avon. You killed a decoy, a clone created by Servalan to take my place." As Avon sat there, listening to Blake's explanation, he couldn't help but feel a sense of disbelief mixed with excitement. All his life he had always planned several steps ahead, but not even he could have seen this coming. Blake's face was filled with a mix of sadness and anger as he spoke. "I know how it must look. But the truth is that I've been alive all these years, living in hiding and working to build a new rebellion. Now that the truth is out, we can finally put an end to the Federation's tyranny and bring true freedom to the galaxy." Avon's mind was racing as he processed this new information. He had always believed that he had killed Blake, and the thought that his former leader was still alive was both exhilarating and terrifying. But as he looked at the determined look on Blake's face, he knew that he could not let the opportunity to bring freedom to the galaxy slip away. "Let's do this," Avon said, a fierce determination in his voice. "Let's finish what we started all those years ago." And with that, the rebellion was reborn, stronger and more determined than ever before. The fight for freedom was once again on, and this time, nothing would stand in their way.